visit some brother out on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? Well, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. But with no further ado, let's just get into it, the Braxtons. But let me say, I thought that Tawanda's wedding was absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And for people out there that says she ain't got no money, that wedding cost a lot of money.
Yes.
And clearly, I mean, they even had glass hummingbirds.
Yeah.
Oh, and not mentioning the floral arrangement.
Yes.
The floral arrangement. Chef
that
kiss.
had to be cooked.
I thought Tawanda looked absolutely stunning.
Yes.
I mean, I've never seen anybody wear a dress with a lot of cleavage and boobage and the thigh out. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Most brides I've ever seen in my whole life have been a little bit more conservative.
That's true.
However, it was new. She's married. She's been married. She was married. She had kids, and she just kept it 100.
Yes,
and I like that. It's like I ain't coming down here as no lily white virgin or no off-white virgin. Like I never been married. I don't have 2 children, and I've been living with this man. I loved it.
Yes.
Baby Cone, what is your spin on it? What's your take?
I thought it was really beautiful, and I'm glad that Tawanda was really happy and really excited to have this wedding. No matter what, even the ups and downs that it took to even just get here, and even on the day, there were still some hiccups, but still she pushed on through, and that just shows me how strong. If you fight for love, you're like really in love with somebody. So I really see
they feel infectious, like it seems authentic. At first, when he didn't want to marry, I would feel a way about it. Now I don't care. I'm just so, she's happy, and I'm happy for her. And that was an expensive wedding.
Yes, I'm happy.
Very expensive. God bless the child who can afford to give themselves something that extravagant.
You know, that's right.
I thought it was absolutely gorgeous, from the baby shower. I mean, from the bridal shower to the trip.
Yep.
They took a trip, right? To the trip. And the premarital dinner that they had, that was even. She said that she didn't want to do no thrills. That was absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And then the wedding, the prelude to the wedding. I mean, it was just absolutely gorgeous. I loved it. And I thought they all looked beautiful. Yes. I love the color scheme.
Yes.
Nothing I've never seen or could possibly imagine.
Yes.
But it was beautiful.
Yes, it was a nice combination of colors, honestly.
Yes.
Yes. So outside of the wedding was beautiful. Tawanda really, it's nice. It's both nice and sad to see that the sisters are still mourning the passing of Tracy, because Tawanda got really emotional before she had walked down the aisle, thinking about how much she misses Tracy's energy here, the vibe that Tracy would have brought. And she just, that's probably why she had hummingbirds added to that. She just wants to do so much to make Tracy's presence present without Tracy there, because that's how much she misses and loves her sister.
Let me say this. The pain, not the pain, the memory and the love for that person will never go away. The only way to go away, if you got amnesia or Alzheimer's or dementia, outside of that, when you lose someone you love, it never go away. The loss of it, the missing them, you find yourself at times mourning them. My sister has been gone for 3 years. And yet yesterday I was just playing a tape, playing on my phone, her voice. I can't talk about it, but I cried. It never goes away. So when it's a big event like your wedding, and you know she would have been the belle of the ball, she would have been in the wedding, but she would have been partying, active. She would have dealt with Tamar, because her and Tamar, a lot like it was like Tamar and Tamar and Tracy. Tracy, right? Tracy. Now it's Tamar and Tawanda.
Yes.
But I realize that no matter what goes on, I realize that Tony and Kmart are close.
Okay.
I realize that Tamar and Tony are close. She gave openly an apology. Tamar gave openly apology to Tony.
She did.
And plus they've been talking on the phone. But she made, what's the sister name?
Tawanda?
No, she wasn't there.
Oh, right. Trina.
Trina worked for it.
She definitely was not handing up that apology
And
easily.
honestly, I heard on an interview that Tamar said that she only pushed her. I say to you, they don't showing it. She pushed both of them.
Yes,
she did Tamar like this, not like that, but like this, and she did Tony like that. Because I said, look at it. One hand is this way. They're all facing towards Tony because she did Tamar with her back. Because she touched her and she wasn't even thinking about trying to fight.
No.
She was just trying to break it up because honestly, she thought, in her mind, she thought that Tamar would break poor little Tony.
Yes, she did.
So that's why she was just trying to stop this. And it was embarrassing. And it's still, Tamar admitted that, Tamar was trying to do it on a technicality,
yes,
like, I touched her. She touched me. Yes, but I like the fact that that Trina said, I never touched you. In other words, you're never going to debate me into that.
Yes.
You know exactly what we're talking about. I am not going to get petty with you and say, okay, she said, I'm not doing it because you know what this touch I'm talking about. You pulled my hair and you kicked me. Not only did she, before she did anything, she pushed Trina.
Yes,
and the guy came over. Then she kicked her. Then she, I think, pulled her hair and kicked her. She did 3 things.
Yeah, she was really out to fight that day.
She came out with an attitude. And at the end of the day, she was mad. Trina gave the brother the number to the lawyer. But that's all Trina did. Yeah. Maybe Trina did say, why you want the lawyer number? Maybe Trina did say that. But it's not for Trina to go and tell Tamar what her brother is going to do, or whoever the man was. It was a male because he said it was
nobody with a
vagina. So, and even now she keeps saying you're trying to take out my business. They were trying to take out her business. Yes. My point is, what is that called?
A cease and desist.
How is a cease and desist going to take out your business? This was a family matter that they didn't want to advertise it no more than what it had been.
That's totally
true. And Tamar, you know that. And like you said, I was just dealing with the little girl in me. Let that little girl, embrace that little girl, kiss her on her forehead, put her to bed and say, Mama got this.
Yes,
I'm older now. And you can't run my life. Go on. You'll be okay. I got you, boo. Sleep now. I got you. You ain't gotta fight no more. Embrace that little girl. It's okay. We survived. We's famous now. We's got money. We okay. Go ahead, baby. I got you. I don't need you right now. We good.
Yeah.
Am I right? So for me, and that's what I think the nieces need to do. Just embrace it. It happened. I can't do anything about it. But when Tamar said she wish she can go and the grave dig him up, but kick him. But what? He didn't do anything to you.
No.
not directly.
Mm-mm.
You know, I mean, I don't know how people ever. Remember, this is years and years and years old. This is ever since this girl was 16 years old. Okay.
Yes.
So this means you holding on to these things that are unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Let them go. Trust and believe. Yeah, you got a time to mourn. Give yourself a year or so. You know, yeah, you salty. But this is like what? I don't know. She's 30 something and she was 16. Please, it's not worth it. And if you ask me, I would never put my business out there with my family like that, regardless. Why? Because it's embarrassing to have the world knowing that y'all have molesters in your family.
Yes.
It's embarrassing to know that maybe they molesting other people out in the street.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that. Who wants the world to know that?
Yeah.
Who wants the world to know we're dysfunctional? Who wants the world to know, yeah, we'll fight? Who wants the world to know we call each other bitches, hoes? Who talk like that?
Mm-hmm.
And as for my family, we never was allowed to fight or use profanity at any level. Wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
We could bicker, but we can't get all loud and indignant. You ugly face. Oh no, you argue about you wore my pants. You know you did. I'm going to tell mom on you. I didn't. Yes, you did. That we did that.
Fair enough.
My sister will always like to sneak my jeans. Oh, it used to drive me up a wall. It's funny. And in return, I stuck my other sister jeans. And she would say, I know you wore them, Pinky, because the butt too big. Because I had old onion back there. And she said, because my mother, you know. She said, you gotta stop. Yeah, she said, you gotta stop wearing my jeans. They fit me, but of course, like the Kim Kardashians, where they fit in the hips, but not in the waist. But I used to wear a belt. So getting back to that, go ahead.
Yes. So so basically it was wrapping up with Tawanda's wedding and how beautiful it was.
It was absolutely gorgeous.
Because this was a 2-part season finale. Mm-hmm. So the first part was of Tawanda's wedding.
And see, we came dressed for the wedding.
Yes, we did.
See?
Mm-hmm.
As this beautiful occasion go on, again, Vaughn gets sick and then she has to leave because of his heart. And I know that Tony and the family, they did everything they could because they didn't want to disrupt Tawanda. However, Tawanda can be, I notice, a busybody. She's a control person. I think they did the right thing. Even though she said, I can handle it. Maybe she could, maybe. However, she just broke down in the room when they were getting dressed. Yes. Her son is gone into the military, the Navy. So he's not, as the Navy, want to be a Naval SEALs. Good luck if he can go through it. I hope he can, because it's not easy. So, it's grueling, like what they doing on that thing with Cody.
Yep, Special
Forces. That's what it's going to be like. Good luck to him. And on the water. So you better be a good one. You all let it work out. But I'm proud of him, and I hope with everything he succeeds. Yes. And I'm wondering, when they planned the wedding, didn't they plan? Or this seemed like this was a spontaneous thing that he did after she had got all the plans for the wedding, because I don't think it would be no way that she would have a wedding and her son couldn't be there. What do you think?
Most definitely. And we also noticed that the nephew, Tracy's son, wasn't there.
If he was, they didn't show him.
Right.
I didn't see him at all.
Yeah.
And so was the niece. I didn't see the brother. I didn't see the wife, but I know they had to have been there, but they didn't sit at the main table.
Yeah, they probably didn't want to be on camera.
They didn't want to be on camera. That's what I think. So, and what they did, they probably cut him out.
Yeah.
Because you didn't even see her hug her brother. You didn't see none of that, you know. And the mother was sitting down, said, that's my granddaughter, that's that and that, when she was talking to her date. So. But outside of that, I thought it was a very, very good episode of the wedding. It was absolutely beautiful. I liked it. I think they showed enough.
They
I
did.
really liked it. I thought I was going to be bored because a lot of times when stations show weddings, they kind of boring. But this wasn't. This was really, they just went to the main part.
They
Okay,
really did.
cut cake. Okay, got married. Did the first dance. Throw the bouquet. Throw the garter. That's it. They just showed those.
Yes.
They
the
did their
highlights.
first and just the highlights, and I like that. So a lot of other stations need to take note of that when they're doing this because
Yes,
they
that-
get boring.
Yeah, that was a good way.
Even even when they did the electric slide, they just did boom, 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 and I like that. But I know it was a lot of cut up on that floor, but it was very, very good. Now after that, I think they sit down and they have a dinner because I don't know, was that before? I don't know. Where they plan on going out to dinner where Tawanda, Trina, and Tony was out to dinner. I think at that point they knew that they were going to go away. After this, I believe or perceive it was after the wedding, but nevertheless they knew of it. But Tawanda was not going. And for me, if you put out in the world, which is so private, and you put out in the world and you tell people that you loan me $50 and you still owe me, and you put out in the world negative enough to where you want the law to come after me, that's not love. Because she only said that you slept with one of her boyfriends or something. She didn't name who. She just said one of them, which I understand it to be is Tony's first husband.
Okay.
Or his something like his brother. That's what I don't know, and honestly, I don't care. So I know that a lot of people. I'm like this. I just want to be fair about it. I don't know these people. I don't have no horse in this race.
That's true.
I ain't got nothing to win, nothing to lose. These people ain't gonna give me any money because I'm rooting for them. They're not gonna say, hey, I was listening to your station. You want to interview me? There's nothing in it for me. So I don't have sides. I have those that I like more than others. And even because of that, I try to be fair. But I can say this. I think for me, Tamar looks overly done, but she looked as good as she's ever looked. I think the look that she has today, even though I think her Botox is a little too much. I mean, when I saw her today on some show,
yes,
it's a little too much, but I think she looks good.
Yeah.
I think she looks good. I think her breasts look good. I think she looks good. I think she really looks good. Tamar looks good.
She put time and money into that look. So.
Yeah, she looks good. I can give her that. I think her face is a little too overdone, just a little, especially here, a little too much. What do you think?
Yes, I definitely
I think agree. It was a little too much, but you know what? As time go on, it does sink down, and until it fade away.
Negative.
It lasts for 6 to 8. Yeah, it lasts 6 to 8 months, and then it goes down and down, and then and then you go back and get a fill. And that's it. They're painful, but it's worth it. So what else? So now they plan to go out. They had the lunch. They had a good time. And now they plan to meet Tamar. And so now they at the trip. They have Tamar. Tamar shows up. They all show up. And Tamar brings a special guest, which is Tawanda. Yeah. And now Tawanda's sitting at the table. However, I thought that was funny. I thought it was a good icebreaker. I like that. It let me know since she won't come, I'll bring her here even through this.
Yep, it was an olive branch.
It was an olive branch. When she had the stuff in her mouth, I think that she just got some kind of sexual blow-up doll. I don't think it was meant to be anything against Tawanda. She didn't have her dress tacky. She just had her on, I think, red, white, and blue. I don't think that, and that's it. I really feel as though I think Tamar is sorry? I don't think she's sorry, but I think she apologized. Like, I was wrong. And I apologize for
She
my
definitely
wrong.
did apologize. Now I
Yes.
was questioning the authenticity because Tamar seems to have a pattern.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I'm not sure until I see the behavior change how authentic this apology is.
Mhm.
But hey, at least you apologized. So you was willing to sit there and look like you're taking accountability.
Right. I like that. So I don't know why Tamar is saying you trying to break my businesses. When I heard today Tamar got 3 houses. When I heard that she got other businesses, we know she had businesses on TV,
Oh, yeah.
but she say she have other businesses. So Tamar ain't broke. So for Tamar to say you're trying to steal my business, I think that she was just being.
Find something to pick on them.
I think that she was being dramatic, overly dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that, and also when they were on the trip, I think that Trina needs to open up her mind because it was a sound meditation. And she's like, it's unfamiliar to me. Yes, but if you know anything, if you read your Bible, the Bible tells you to meditate. When you're meditating, that's up to you what you think about. That's up to you what you want to concentrate on. Or maybe you just want to relax your mind. And that sounds was for that. And the breathe, that's what that was for. No, even though they was chanting or whatever they were doing, you should have, I think that she was really tacky in that.
She was.
I feel you just seemed like you just unbendable. I like Trina. So, she act like no other faith could be right or anything. It's not even a faith. This doesn't have anything to do with religion. This is just a technique of meditation. No more and no less. And she sat up there pretty much the whole time. And then she said that, and it's kind of embarrassing to hear her say the things that she said. I was kind of disappointed in her being tacky like that because I'm not used to her being like that. Now I don't like that. But on the next tip, I did like the fact, I do think that Vaughn is changing a little.
Oh, okay.
He seems a little humble. What do you think?
I sure hope.
Even when I seen him on the radio, even when I see him on her station, he seemed a little humble. He doesn't seem like a big brute. He just seemed a little humble. And I think if he just comes off on camera like that, I think people would draw to him. But when you come off all hard and tough and look, like you got a chip on your shoulder, it don't come off right. But the way that he's acting, it's the sickness is humbling him. And stay humble because you look better, honestly.
Yes, you do.
And it makes me feel for you. It makes me say, I wish the best for you. But when you on camera, especially in the kitchen, being all mean and nasty to me, that's what it come off as. The way you talk, I don't care about this. They don't, shouldn't be that way. But
that needs to change.
Yeah. And it just seems better. And I hope that he follows his regimen of diet.
Yes.
And take his medicine. Go ahead, baby.
Most definitely. Now, while the sisters was on their trip, we found out that Trina lives about an hour away from
Tamar.
Do
Trina live, and she live in South Carolina. And Tamar live and she have to live in Georgia.
Yeah, I think she lives in Georgia.
So she said that she would drive an hour and a half to come to Tamar's house. Tamar didn't know that, did she? No. She was kind of surprised.
Okay.
What?
Tamar has recently moved.
That's a lot of information.
It says Tamar lives in Severn, Maryland. She was also previously living in Atlanta.
She moved to Severn, Maryland? So she came back to her hometown.
Yeah.
Like I did.
Yep.
She bought a house?
Yep.
They have a picture? No. They have a picture?
I can look. I'll put it up.
No, they're not going. She doesn't want her address.
You're probably worried. She probably just.
Yeah. I wonder what made her want to leave Georgia.
That's a good question. But yeah, no, during this was the sisters still talking about Trina's missing, but also there's still yet again
When you
talking
saying
about
Trina's
Tracy.
missing?
Tawanda.
Oh,
Tawanda
okay.
was missing.
Don't be catching my dad going old people disease.
There's too many T's.
I know.
It's like that with the Kardashian, too many K's.
I got you.
So because of that, Tawanda was gone, and the sisters was reminiscing on the wedding and how Tamar wasn't there, but also the fact that they're still missing their sister vibe of Tracy and what she brought to the table in the dynamic.
Tracy was fun to watch. She was the underdog. She was the black sheep, and
she held this family together.
And I don't know if she held them together, but because they seemed to me they weren't together for a very long time. Because Trina was even in the background. She wasn't even. She was a part of the Braxtons family, wasn't she? Yeah, I think. Yeah, Tasty Trina. Yeah, family value. Yeah, I think she was a part of it. But prior to that, but you know what? But I can say this: before Tracy died, I truly believe that she went through all of her dreams. I think that if Tracy would be alive today, I think some of her music would be on the 100 Billboard.
Okay.
Yes. I believe that because I liked her music. I really do. As a matter of fact, we're speaking of that. Tamar put her song out. What's the name of the album?
Yes, Heartbreak Retrograde.
And it's number 1 on Apple. But it's not on the Billboard.
No.
So.
Yes. And she also was talking to somebody in this episode, preparing it and getting it ready. She's doing all that work. So we see her preparing this album, I think at the very beginning of this year. So it's always been in the background, and she's just been waiting to release it. And she probably waited till Braxtons to release it since she had herself recording it in the process for the show.
Where does her mother live?
Let's see.
I thought her mother lived in Georgia. Or did she move to California to be near Tony? I tell you, these some traveling girls. Boy, oh boy. To me, honestly, outside the billions, they remind me of the Kardashians. It's like they the black I don't want to call them the Kardashians. Because their Braxton's name is like Kardashian. They're like the black, like the Kardashians are like the black Braxtons, and the Braxtons are like the white Kardashians, bringing the drama, the fighting, the influx with the sisters. I'm very sorry to see that they were getting ready to fight, but they didn't fight. But on the Kardashians, they did fight. Kourtney and Kim, they did fight because Kourtney got up and slapped Kim. And when Kim got scratched and seen that blood, she went monkey ate monkey. I don't want to say the sugar honey iced tea word.
Yeah.
So,
I wasn't able to find out where Miss E lived. However, speaking of the sisters bonding and coming together, they're all talking about, sorry, my allergies over here. Tamar is still hounding the ladies saying, well, who gave the lawyer my number, address, information? And Trina did admit that she did give him information.
She said she gave it to somebody asked her for the lawyer's number. She gave them the lawyer's number. That's what she said she gave.
Got you.
That's what she said. She said, I gave the...
that's as far as her involvement.
She said, they asked me for the lawyer's number and I gave it to them. That is what she said. I listened for that. So at this point, does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Something's not right. And all of this success and all of it, she's still not happy. Yes. I don't get that.
And I honestly feel like Tamar was bringing the drama because yet again, the first time the first time they met together for dinner, Tamar had brought the vanilla envelopes to have the cease and desist as proof. Now they come together for a family dinner, and she pulls
and another on a trip that she paid for.
Yes, She pulls out a laptop, pulling back the footage. It was just like, we're going to rewatch this and we're going to see if you put your hands on me and see what really happened.
And see what Tamar was just being funny. But I'm glad that Trina didn't let off the hook. Trina just ignored that because you just want to make it like, yeah, I put my hands on you. Because if Trina say, yeah, I put my hands on you, well, that's why I fight you. She said, no, I didn't. Because, right, putting my hands on you is one thing. Putting my hands on you is another. So you knew what she meant when she said, I never put my hands on you. In other words, I never choked you, hit you, kicked you, pulled your hair, slapped your face, kicked you in the gut, pinched you on your arm. I never did any of those things, but you did to me. So I never put my hands on you. I'm just breaking up a fight. That's it. And we saw it. And finally, she finally realized that she couldn't make Trina bend.
Yeah.
And then she finally said, what? She didn't say, I'm sorry.
No, she didn't. She gave a half apology on.
What did she say? Did she say, I'm trying to figure, did she say, I apologize? She said,
she just say, I apologize. Was it, I apologize that her sisters can't handle her reactions. And she also apologized that her...
No, I'm talking about when she was there with Trina.
Oh, okay.
She did say something. I don't know if the word was, she said...
Oh, she said, I love you on purpose. They had, like, when they had finally came...
Yeah, I'm only talking when they at the table. But anyway, I can't remember. But either way, she apologizes. And it took Trina so hard, she went... She just shut it down.
Yeah.
And that let me know Trina ain't trying to argue with you.
No, she really is not.
Because she could have said, you can keep it. She was so stunned. She sat back for a few seconds and was like, oh, I do too. And it was over.
That was both.
And yet it's still not over because she's still talking about, issues.
That is true.
Issues.
You're right, because I was getting ready to say it was a nice way to end the season.
It was a nice way to end it.
But they're still ending fractured anyway.
It wasn't. It was fractured because, like I said,
Tawanda was...
If they're going to come back, they got to come back with how her and Tawanda got friends.
Yes, exactly. That's
because without all three of them, what is it? Tony, Tamar, and Trina, and Tony, four of them. Without the four of them, it's Trina gone. So if you don't have Tony, Tamar, Tawanda, and Trina, don't come back. It won't work. And I don't think no other family members need to be a part of the show like that, unless they not become a part of a family line. They just need, if they're going to come in, they coming in because they was at a party. They coming in because they had a dinner or something like that, or you saw them on the street.
I think these sisters are enough because they
don't need anything. And I really hope that if they broken, please fix your mess and come back, please. And that's what I have to say. Is there anything you want to say about it after that, and we can just end this?
Yes. Well, I'm gonna end it as a wrap up. Like the last two episodes that they had for this season, it was really nice because the entire season was the build up to Tawanda's wedding.
It was wonderful.
Yes, we finally got to see that. And then this episode was also the buildup of Tamar accusing her sisters. And we finally got a semi-resolve on that. Like she's somewhat resolved with Trina, but her and Tawanda are still in the outs.
She kind of resolved. But what I don't like, if the girls said they didn't do it, then rest in that. Rest it. Whether you believe or disbelieve, just let it go.
Yes, for your own peace.
For peace. And that's what Tony was saying to her at the table. Just say, okay, I'm not you. But I can tell, this is what I see. I think Tony and Tamar are very close.
Yes.
But I think Tony is sick of Tamar shenanigans.
Yes,
and I think that Tony is sick of the bickering, the fighting. Just come together. Tony wants to be, let me rephrase that. Tony grew into this classy
Yes, she
woman
has.
who likes to eat foam, who likes to eat, frog legs and, caviar,
Yes.
she done, she's done grown. She doesn't want to be a part of that low level. But I did like when Tamar said, when she jumped up from that table, that was just Birdman. Because when you are around someone, you do pick up things by them. And I like that she said, I did that. I'm embarrassed. And Tamar said she did everything she could for them to take that out. But the girls fought against her and wanted it in there. And I think so. I bet they did, because it did not put Tamar in a good light.
Right.
But nobody did that to Tamar but Tamar, because Tamar came looking for a fight.
She did.
She did. And she pretty much said it, but yet denied it.
Yep, she did.
So with all that being said, I think this ended. So I had no peace at all with it. I just feel bad. I think it was good. It was action packed. I liked them, but it's like looking at your family on TV and hearing these ghastly things, I was molested and ew. And my brother, and it's too much. You don't have to say the brother because you only got one brother, and Gabe, it's just too much. And Gabe is dead.
Yes, leave him alone.
Leave that man alone. Maybe he done made his peace with God and rest on and gone on to glory. Leave him alone. He wasn't a bad guy. He was just creepy. And, they were having problems. And, you could say, I'm finding reasons. I'm just saying, why not? Trina was traveling a lot, singing with Tony. He was left alone with her sons. Come on, that's a lot to be said about that. So with that being said, because, I just think that this is water under the bridge. And I feel as though it's receding. Let sleeping dogs lie and just move on. And like I said, take that little girl, grab her in your arms, hug her, love on her, kiss her, and say, it is okay.
Yes.
I don't need you to protect me. You don't have to cry anymore.
Yes, protect that inner child.
I'm over it. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie. Go to sleep. It's okay. I got you. If I need to, I'll call you. You can rest now. I got this. Let me be the grown-up now. Make your peace.
Yes.
And on that, I think we say that again.
I said that's exactly what everybody needs to do, is to learn to work with their inner child.
And embrace it.
Yes.
Hold you.
Calm it, soothe it.
Soothe it. Understand that that's the child in you that needs love.
Yes.
And affection and attention.
That's how you learn to nurture yourself.
Nurture the child in you. And with that being said, until they meet again, until they come again, we will be here talking about it. I thought these several episodes were very interesting. It was sad, fun. It gave me something to look at. And I can't even believe, what was it, 5, 6, 8?
8 episodes.
Well, we had only 7 episodes because they showed 2 at one time. I can't even believe they've been on a little over. They've been on a month and a half.
Yes, I know. It's crazy.
Time has flown by. This is what yes, I will too. This is what I love about the winter season, not winter, but the late fall and winter, that they had these shows that come on and they 18 weeks, 15 weeks, 8 episodes, 7. It makes your time go so fast. When you're dealing everything, it gets dark early. So I'm going to miss them, but I got other stuff that's coming our way too. We got other what are they, series that are coming. So with that being said, we hope that you enjoy our
commentary.
Thank you. I was going.
You're welcome.
Our commentary on the Braxtons. And like I said, until we meet again about this particular thing. And also, if you like this kind of content and you like what we do, we hope you do. Please give us a thumbs up. Boop. And that's it. And if you haven't became a member, what? Be a member and
Sunflower.
become a sunflower.
And
And send your
seeds.
love a seeds. Tell them, baby.
Yes. And spread those seeds of joy and love around the world.
Around the world. Just by being kind. It's the breath of life, and it goes out into the universe. And with that, we say, sunflowers.